In this video, we are going to derive the frequency domain specifications of a second order system. So in this video, we are going to derive resonant peak, resonant frequency, bandwidth, cutoff rate, gain margin, phase margin. These six we are going to derive mathematically. So now first we are going to derive the resonant peak. So the closed loop transfer function of second order system. So this is the standard function C of s divided by R of s. This is transfer function. For frequency domain we can say transfer function m of s equal to omega n square divided by s square plus 2 eta omega n s plus omega n square. So we know omega 1 is natural frequency, omega n is natural frequency of oscillation, eta is nothing but the damping ratio. This and all we know already. So now according to the frequency domain concept, so we have to substitute s equal to j omega into this equation. So now here s square, here s, simply we have to replace by j omega, here j omega. So we will get, after substituting, so we can take omega n square outside. So in this term we have to divide with omega n if we take outside. Here we have to divide by omega n only. Already omega n is available. Therefore we will get omega n square divided by omega n square into, here omega n is not available. Therefore this will become minus, this will become j square into omega square. We know minus 1 equal to j square. So here j square will become minus 1, omega will become omega square. So omega square divided by omega n square plus j eta omega divided by omega n, because from this we have taken omega n square outside. Here omega n square is available, so we have taken outside, it will become 1. So now we will cancel this omega n square, this omega n square. So finally we will have 1 divided by this 1 minus this term omega divided by omega n the whole square plus j 2 eta omega n square. So here this is square, this is also square. So we have considered common square for omega divided by omega n. Next we are going to consider u equal to omega divided by omega n. So we are going to substitute into this equation. So u equal to omega divided by omega n. Therefore it will become 1 minus u square plus 2j eta u. Actually here m is the magnitude of closed loop transfer function, alpha is the phase angle of closed loop transfer function. After substituting, now we have to take the magnitude for this. So now we know it is, this is real part, this is imaginary part. So to take the magnitude we have to take the square root, then we have to square real part and imaginary part, finally we have to add. So this is real part square, imaginary part square, square root of 1 divided by real part square plus imaginary part square equal to magnitude of this transfer function. So now instead of the square root we can write the entire value into whole power 1 by 2. So now m equal to, so now suppose here 1 is available, 1 power 1 by 2 or square root of 1 is 1. Next, so now if we bring this square, if we consider square root for this alone, we can write like this. So here it will become 1 divided by this into whole power 1 by 2. Now we have to take this into numerator, though this 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 will become minus 1 by 2. We can consider this as equation number 1. So now alpha equal to, and now this is the magnitude, angle for this is, we have found the magnitude, but angle we can calculate from its basic equation. So this is the basic equation. We know if we have real and imaginary part, we can easily find the angle by using tan inverse concept. So this is in the denominator, therefore we have to use minus. If it is numerator, real and imaginary part is in numerator, we can use plus, but here it is in denominator, therefore we have to use minus tan inverse of imaginary part. 2 eta u divided by real part 1 minus u square. So this is the angle. So now we know according to the concept resonant peak. So we know resonant peak means maximum value. So to find the maximum value, so we have to differentiate magnitude with respect to u, then we have to equate to 0. So at the time we can say maximum value of u equal to ur. Therefore we already we considered u equal to omega divided by omega n. So here suppose at maximum u equal to ur means omega will become omega r, then divided by omega n. So now we have to differentiate this equation number 1. So differentiate means first minus 1 by 2 into this entire term. Okay, after that minus 1 by 2 into this entire term whole power minus 1 by 2 minus 1. This is the formula for differentiation. After that what is available inside we have to take and differentiate again. So first we have to take this part. So we have to differentiate it. So this will become 2 into 1 minus u square. 2 into 1 minus u square. But again here u square is available. We have to take this and differentiate. Therefore, so this here minus is available. Minus into 2 into u power 2 minus 1. So u power 2 minus 1 is u plus. So we have to differentiate this with respect to u. So these two are constant. Therefore we know differentiation of u square equal to 2u 2 minus 1. Therefore 2u. So we will get 2 into 2u into 4 eta square equal to 8 eta square u. Next what we have to do? So this will become minus 1 by 2 minus 1 equal to, so if we take LCM it will become minus 3 by 2. So now if we bring this into denominator it will come like this, plus it will become plus 3 by 2. So this term will become plus 3 by 2 when we bring this into denominator side. This is already 1 by 2, so 2 will come here, but we see here minus 2u, here already 1 minus. If we multiply these two it will become plus, then 2 into 2 4, so 4u into 1 minus u square. Then this minus will, we have to bring this minus into here also, so minus into plus minus, so minus 8 eta u. Then we have to this equate this to 0 according to this concept. So now this is the differentiation value. We have to equate this to 0. If we bring this term into here it will become 0. Therefore this term equal to 0. 4ur. So at maximum value u equal to ur, that also we have to substitute. After that it will be, when we bring this term into here it will become 0. Therefore 4ur into 1 minus ur square minus 8 eta square ur equal to 0. So now so we have to multiply this into inside. So it will become 4 into ur minus 4 into ur cube minus 8 eta square ur equal to 0. So now we can keep this 4 into ur cube here itself, or we can take this term into right hand side. So 4 ur cube equal to 4 ur minus 8 eta square ur. From this we can take 4 ur outside. So 1 minus 2 eta square. So now this 4 and this 4 will get cancel each other. This ur and this instead of this cube here it will become ur square. So ur square equal to 1 minus 2 eta square. So ur equal to 1 minus 2 square root of 1 minus 2 eta square. So now m equal to, actually we find the value of ur. So m equal to 1 divided by 1 minus u square the whole square plus 2 eta u square, then square root, or we can say power 1 by 2. Now to get, according to the concept we have to get the resonant peak value. So for peak value when we substitute u equal to ur, m will become maximum value, it means mr. Therefore we have to substitute u are here, so it will become mr. So for entire thing, instead of u we substitute ur. So now automatically this m will become mr. Therefore we have to substitute ur value also. We know ur equal to square root of 1 minus 2 eta square. Into this equation we have to substitute. So now mr equal to 1 divided by square root or commonly whole power 1 by 2 equal to 1 minus ur value we know square root of 1 minus 2 eta square. Now square the again common square plus 2 eta into ur square root of 1 minus 2 eta square common square. So therefore common square here. So now this square and this square root will get cancelled. So we will have this term. Then now if we square here, it will become 4 eta square. Then this square will cancel. Therefore 1 minus 2 eta square whole power 1 by 2. So now from this what we can do? So we can multiply this minus into inside. So 1 minus 1 plus 2 eta square whole square plus 4 eta square. So we have to multiply inside. 4 eta square minus 4 into 2 8 eta power 4 the whole power 1 by 2. So now after this step we see this one and this one will get cancelled. So if we square this, it will become 4 eta power 4. 4 eta power 4. Then we have to add with 4 eta square minus 8 eta power 4. So from this, here eta power 4, here eta power 4. So now this will become 4 eta square minus here 8 eta power 4, here 4 eta power 4. So it will become, if you add these two, it will become minus 4 eta power 4 whole power 1 by 2. So now from this we can take 4 eta square as common. So 4 eta square into 1 minus eta square the whole power 1 by 2. So now, so if we take this 4 eta square outside, so we have to take square root for this. So it will become, it means we can say square root of 4 eta square equal to 2 eta. So therefore 2 eta into square root of 1 minus eta square. So we can say resonant peak equal to mr equal to 1 by 2 eta into square root of 1 minus eta square. So this is the resonant peak. The next concept is resonant frequency. So we know the frequency at which resonant peak occur is called resonant frequency. So according to the concept, we already know ur equal to omega r divided by omega n. So what we need? So we need omega r. We know already ur value. So ur equal to square root of 1 minus 2 eta square. We already derived. Therefore we have to equate square root of 1 minus 2 eta square to this. So now if we take this omega n to here, we will get resonant frequency. Resonant frequency omega r equal to omega n into square root of 1 minus 2 eta square. So this is the resonant frequency omega r. In this video, we are going to derive the bandwidth of a frequency domain specification. So we know u equal to omega divided by omega n. So when u equal to ub, it means bandwidth, we need omega b. In this equation, when omega equal to omega b, u will become ub. So therefore when u equal to ub, the magnitude m of the closed loop system equal to 1 by square root of 2. So according to the definition, so bandwidth is nothing but the range of frequencies at which magnitude of closed loop transfer function will be greater than or equal to minus 3 decibel. It means we can say greater than or equal to minus 3 decibel means, so we can consider when the magnitude equal to minus 3 decibel or 1 by root 2, we will get the bandwidth. So therefore, so we have to equate the magnitude to 1 by root 2. So we know magnitude equal to, we derived, so just now we derived omega m equal to, so this is the m value, m equal to 1 by square root of or the whole power 1 by 2 into 1 minus u square power square plus 2 eta omega n the whole square. In this equation, to get bandwidth, so we u equal to ub we have to substitute. So u equal to ub we have to substitute here. Then we have to equate its magnitude to 1 by root 2. Then if we compare these two, here numerator equal to 1, but denominator this term equal to root 2. Therefore this term equal to root 2. Now we are going to square both the side. So here we are going to multiply square 2. Here also we are going to multiply with whole power 2. So it will become like this. So this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. Here this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. Therefore the inside term equal to 2. Inside term equal to 2. So from this we are going to expand a minus b the whole square. So a square plus b square minus 2ab. So 2 into 1 into minus ub square. So it will become 2 into 1 into minus ub square equal to minus 2 ub square plus the same term 4 eta square ub square equal to 2. So now what we are going to do, from these two terms we are going to take minus 2 ub outside. So inside will be 1. Here we have taken 2 ub square outside, therefore inside will be another 2 eta square. So 2 eta square. So we are going to bring this 2 into left hand side, therefore minus 2 equal to 0. So now here plus 1, here minus 1, minus 2. So if we add these two, here it will become minus 1. So now ub power 4 minus 2 ub square into 1 minus 2 eta square minus 1 equal to 0. So now we are going to consider ub square. Actually we are going to find the solution for this equation. So this is power 4, so we cannot directly get the solution. So for simplification we are going to consider ub square equal to x. So it will become, so ub square equal to x means it will become x square. So this will become 2 into this ub square equal to x, therefore x here, then the same term minus 1 equal to 0. So now it is like a quadratic equation. So like a square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So like this quadratic equation this is. So now this is the quadratic equation. For this we know the how to find the solution or formula to find the solution. X equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So here a equal to 1, a equal to 1, b equal to 2 into 1 minus 2 eta square, then c equal to minus 1. So we have to substitute a value, b value, c value into this equation. So now minus b value we know, here b is minus, therefore b value equal to minus 2 into 1 minus 2 eta square plus or minus square root of b square minus 4 a c minus 1. This both minus will become plus here. Then if we square this, it will become plus 4 into 1 minus 2 eta square whole square. So now when we multiply this minus inside, it will become plus 2 into 1 minus 2 eta square plus or minus this term divided by 2, because 2a equal to 1. So it will become 2. So now actually what we are going to do, here 4 is available, here 4 is available. So we are going to take this 4 common, then we are going to take outside. So when we take this 4 outside, it will become 2, because this term and this term both are having 4. So we will take 4 common for this term, then we will take outside. So it will become 2. So now here also 2. So we will take this term and this term are having 2. So we are going to take 2 common outside, then this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. Finally you will have 1 minus 2 eta square plus or minus square root of, now this is a minus b the whole square, we are going to apply a square 1. So b square, b means 2 eta square, so b square na 4 eta power 4 minus 2a, 2 into a value 1 into b minus 2 eta square, so 4 eta square plus 1. So now it will become 1 minus 2 eta square in plus or minus square root of 1 plus 1 2 minus 4 eta square plus 4 eta power 4. So now from this we are going to take positive only. So if we take positive only, the same equation will become like this. So now for simplification we are going to, so we already considered x equal to ub square equal to x, we already considered. So now to get ub we have to take square root for x. Therefore just now we derived x, so we have to substitute x value. Square root of x is this, so therefore ub, we already know ub equal to omega b divided by omega n. Therefore omega b divided by omega n equal to, so ub equal to omega b divided by omega n equal to this entire term. So now we have to take, or we have to multiply this omega into here. So omega b equal to omega n into square root of r 1 minus 2 eta square plus square root of 2 minus 4 eta square plus 4 eta power 4 the whole power 1 by 2. So this is nothing but the bandwidth. Next, phase margin. Next concept is phase margin. It means frequency domain response specifications. One of the specification is phase margin. So before going to derive the phase margin, so we should know what is mean by phase margin. So phase margin is the angle to be added with 180 degree to bring the unstable system to stable, to bring the unstable system to become stable. So now the angle to be added is the angle at which gain crossover frequency occurs. So angle at gain crossover frequency that will be added with 180 degree to bring the unstable system to stable system. That is the definition for phase margin. So we know the open loop transfer function of a second order system g of s equal to omega n square divided by s into s plus 2 eta omega n. So now, so in this, for phase margin we considered open loop system, because in the open loop system we are going to add phi gc with 180 degree to bring the unstable system to stable system. So that's why we considered open loop system gain of second order system. So now according to the frequency domain specification we have to substitute s equal to j omega. So here s, we have to substitute j omega. Next, so after that, so we are going to take omega n outside. So from this equation we are going to take omega n outside. So if we take omega n outside, so here it will come omega n into, so here in the denominator it will become omega n. So we have taken omega n outside. In the first term omega n is not available, therefore in the denominator for the first term omega n. So in the second term omega n is available, therefore we have taken outside, so it will become 2 eta. So now what we are going to do, so this omega n, this square will cancel, therefore omega n divided by j omega into j omega divided by omega n plus 2 eta. So now we are going to bring this omega n in the denominator side, therefore we can write omega n in the denominator by 1 by omega n, therefore this term will become like this. So now we are going to consider for simplification u equal to omega divided by omega n. So we have to substitute into this equation. So now this omega divided by omega n will become u, this will become u. So now the magnitude, we are going to find the magnitude for this. To find the magnitude, so of real and imaginary, to find the magnitude of a complex system, so we have to take square root, we have to add square of real value and imaginary value, then commonly we have to take the square root. Therefore, so now this will become, so magnitude of this is j u the whole square. So magnitude means, so we have to square and take root. So we have to consider only real part, therefore it will become u. Similarly this is real part, square root of real part square plus imaginary part square. So now for simplification we are going to take this u into inside. So here u, if we take this u into within square root, it will become u square into the remaining terms. So then it will become 1 divided by square root of u power 4 plus 4 eta square u square. So now face off. So now this is the magnitude. Actually for this equation the magnitude is this one, but for face actually this is one s term, this is another term. So this is in the denominator. For this alone, according to the concept, minus 90 degree. If s is in the numerator means we have to use plus here, but this is here in the denominator, therefore use minus 90 degree. Then this is also in the denominator, again minus. This is having real part and imaginary part, therefore tan inverse of imaginary part u divided by real part 2 eta. So this is the angle for this complex system. So angle is minus 90 degree minus tan inverse of u divided by 2 eta. So we can consider this as and equation number 1. So now at gain crossover frequency omega gc, the magnitude of g of j omega is unity. So according to the concept, when gain crossover frequency occurs, the magnitude of g of j omega become unity. Therefore actually we have to find the angle at which gain crossover frequency occurs. But at gain crossover frequency, magnitude of system equal to unity. Therefore magnitude of system equal to unity when omega become omega gc, at the time u become ugc. Therefore u equal to ugc, so its magnitude equal to 1. So now this equation, instead of u we have to consider ugc. So here ugc whole power 4, here ugc square. So now here 1. So now if we compare these two, we can consider 1 by 1. So numerator 1 equal to 1, denominator also this term equal to 1. Therefore square root of ugc power 4 plus 4 eta square ugc square equal to 1. So now we have to square on both the side, so it will become like this. So now we are going to bring this into left hand side. Therefore ugc power 4 plus 4 eta square ugc minus 1 equal to 0. So now ugc power 4 plus 4 eta square ugc square minus 1 equal to 0. So we are going to consider s equal to ugc square. So it will become x square plus 4 eta square x minus 1. So now this is your quadratic equation. To find the solution, we know already minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Here a equal to 1, b equal to 4 eta square, c equal to minus 1. We have to substitute into this equation. So minus b square root of b square, 4 eta square already b. So 16 eta power 4, this is 16 plus 4ac divided by 2a. So it will become like this, 2 into a 1. So now from this, here 16, here 4, we can take 4 commonly. So inside will be this. Then in this 4 we are going to take outside. Here already 4. If we take 4 outside, here it will become 2. Here we will take 2. So it will be commonly we can take 2. Inside will be minus 2 eta square plus or minus square root of 4 eta square plus 1 divided by 2. This term and this 2 and this 2 we can cancel. Finally we will have minus 2 eta square plus or minus square root of 4 eta square plus 1. Now we are going to consider positive only. So UGC, we already know UGC equal to square root of x. To get UGC, we have to take the square root for the x. Therefore for this term we have to take the square root. Now face margin equal to eta 180 degree angle to be added at omega equal to omega gc. It means at gain crossover frequency we have to add some angle with 180 degree. So that is to bring the system unstable to stable. That is nothing but the phase margin. So now substitute angle from equation 1 and 2. So eta equal to 180 degree plus, so we see actually this we already calculated, angle of g of, so this is the angle g of j omega. So now we have to substitute this angle into this equation. So it will become 180 degree plus minus 90 minus tan inverse of, instead of u, ugc divided by 2 eta. So therefore we have to substitute UGC value. So UGC just now we derived UGC equal to square root of this term. So we have substituted. Then eta equal to 90 minus tan inverse of square root of minus 2 eta square plus square root of 4 eta power 4 plus 1 divided by 2 eta. So this is nothing but the phase margin. Resonant peak equal to 1 by 2 eta into square root of 1 minus eta square. Resonant frequency equal to omega r equal to omega n into square root of 1 minus 2 eta square. Bandwidth equal to omega b equal to omega n into square root of 1 minus 2 eta square plus square root of 2 minus 4 eta square plus 4 eta power 4. Phase margin equal to minus 90. Phase margin equal to minus plus 90. Here plus, because here 180 degree, here minus 90, so it will become plus 90. Therefore plus 90 minus tan inverse of minus 2 eta square plus square root of 4 eta power 4 plus 1 divided by 2 eta. So these four are the frequency domain specification of a second order system.